Come on, sweetie. Come on. Classic Truck Rescue. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I put up a video, and I'm making this video because I've actually gotten some emails and comments suggesting that there's a rumor flying around that I've taken up flying lessons again, or that I dropped the house that we're cutting in half on my foot. Well, first off, let me say that we're not cutting the house in half anymore, because the house is cut in half. It is actually raised up and on wheels and on the other side of the field from where it was sitting while the permit processing goes through. And I've been hard at work on the driveway and the home site, the place where we're going to put the house, and a bunch of other things. We found out we were getting a house May 1st, and the stipulation was that I cut it in half and seal it up and get everything ready, basically do everything that I possibly can to assist in making that happen. And I'm proud to say that my brother Jim and I went to work on it on May 1st, and within 2 weeks we had the house cut in half, and the guys were lifting it up and putting the dollies under it. I want to thank the Emmert International crew. They were awesome. They took really good care of the house, really professional, know what they're doing. I want to thank my brother Jim. I call him my brother, but really he's been my friend since we were kids, and he's like a brother to me, so he is my brother. But anyways, thank you, Jim. Jim did an awesome job. Anna developed some allergies and had to go to my mom's house, and she's been over there for about 3 weeks. Mom just brought her home the other day. She's all better now. She was having a reverse sneezing thing. It was kind of scary, and I didn't feel like leaving her alone in the trailer while I was in another town cutting a house in half. But she's all better now. Here, a little bit cold right now. I know it's kind of nippy out today. It's been hot here in Oregon. Anyway, I filmed every aspect of cutting the house apart, both what Jim and I did and also what the Emmert crew did. And I've even filmed in talking with other people about the route and things like that. There's still a lot of work to do. We had a super steep ditch that went up to the road at the front of the property that I had to turn into a driveway that was 16 foot wide at the wheels and 32 feet wide where the house actually comes in. There's a lot involved to it. Also, where we wanted to put the house, it needed to be cleared quite a bit, and that turned out to be quite the project, and it's still ongoing, and I'm having to rearrange things and move trucks and all of that. But I'm thankful. I hope the wind doesn't screw this up. I know it's kind of cold. Anyway, I filmed every day. Jim and I had the house ready to be lifted in just a little over 2 weeks. But I realized I haven't put up any videos, and I started out putting up videos. I think I got the first 2 days of us working on the house. It's hard to do the work involved with cutting a house in half and film everything that you're doing and come home and edit videos. Frankly, I haven't had a day off since May 1st. I've worked my tail off every single day, and the idea of coming home and sitting at the computer and editing videos for 10 or 12 hours it wasn't doable. I've had to be up at 4 or 5 every day, and I'm usually in bed by 8 o'clock. I'm gone. But like I said, I filmed every day. Also, prior to us finding out that we were going to get this house, I made a deal with a guy and put a deposit down for 2 Chevy trucks that were in Montana. The time came last week when I agreed to be out there picking them up, and we had to make that happen. So Jamie and I went out there. I tried to show her a good time. I think maybe I did. On the way, we got some pretty cool trucks, got that done, and got them back. And then I was able to get back to work on the property. So everything's moving along slowly. Sorry if it's a spoiler alert that we actually got the house cut in half. A lot of my viewers know that was going to happen. And as far as the trolls, sorry, we did get the house cut in half, because I had a lot of people say it was never going to happen, and that the house was never going to get out here, and that the house is never going to get put back together. Well, that's one thing you can't say, is that it didn't get cut in half, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get out here. We'll see about putting it back together. It's my intention to make that house nicer than it was before we cut it apart, and I think I can do it. And I sincerely thank God for the people that have been placed in our lives. Terry Emmert, the whole crew from Emmert International, the operations manager at the sawmill across the street, who's even now helping us to finalize the route by letting us cross over a field that'll basically, if we cross over his field, instead of going a few hundred more yards down the street to my street, if we can take a shortcut across the field, it means I don't have to cut the eaves off of the house, and I don't want to do that. So I'm praying for that right now, but God has put some good people in our life. Kyle, the guy that's cutting down the trees, he uses the wood, cuts it up into sections and takes it home and splits it and sells it, and that's how he pays his bills. Joe, the guy that's been bringing out dump truckload after dump truckload. So the work that I have now is, when Kyle falls a tree, he goes along the tree and just cuts the limbs off at the trunk and leaves it all there. And he'll do 2 or 3 trees like that, and then it's my job to get on my tractor and get all that brush out of the way and get the logs moved to where they're all in one area and move trucks out of his way. And that has to be done every time he comes out. I have to do the cleanup so that he has a clean area to drop other trees when he comes back. At the same time, I'm having to spread out dirt, rock, concrete, boulders on the driveway as Joe and other people are bringing in dump truck loads. I couldn't have afforded to pay an arborist. I had 2 of them come out here. One of them told me $1,800. One of them told me $4,500 to take down 4 trees. 4 trees. Kyle's taking down a lot more than that, and I'm paying him in wood. Joe, that's bringing in all the dirt, is building a truck, and he wanted more parts, and he actually found a truck on the property that he wants the whole truck. So I'm trading stuff to get this done. Jamie and I are not rich. If we weren't doing the whole property the way that we're doing it, which is a piece at a time and putting in this here and that there as we can afford it, we'd never be able to succeed at this. I think we're getting there. The property's looking better. Things are coming together, and I'm thankful to God for that. I'm thankful to our viewers. No disrespect by not putting up videos. I've received a lot of comments, and thank you for the people that are concerned and rooting for us, and it means a lot to us. And this video is just to let you know I'm back. I don't have any more road trips planned. I'm on the property and doing everything I can to get that house brought over here and put where we want it, overlooking the stream. I have all of the footage. I have filmed every day, and I think I've been really diligent in showing everything involved with cutting the house, sealing it up, building the false walls, getting it raised up. I filmed the Emmert crew down there doing what they do, and I'll be able to put consistent videos up about the house now. Also, I'm not going to dwell on it, but I just feel a need once in a while to address, when I have there's a group of trolls. It's not like I have a couple trolls. Every channel, and I've learned this, has a lot of trolls. But I didn't do it. I'm not new to the whole troll thing. I've been building this channel for 12 years, I think now, and I don't let the trolls get to me. But there's a borderline troll that just likes to push a little button. Some of them are. You have different levels of trolls, and maybe I'm putting some people in the troll department that aren't. But you know, if you leave rude comments, that's troll. So anyway, the comments about where did your building go? I just responded with, it's still where it always was. Look, I've been working hard on the building, but Jamie, my wife, has been living in a trailer for 8 years since we moved out to this 25 acres of bushes and trees in the dead of winter, a very bitter cold winter, and had to struggle to get our storage containers in here. Jamie was driving dump truck, I was running the tractor. We have worked hard. My wife has lived in a trailer. It's nice and comfortable and everything, but it's still a trailer, and a woman needs a house. So when I had an opportunity to make that happen, if I just worked and did my part, I'm going to give that everything I've got. You know, my building's not going to go anywhere. It's still there. I have all the materials. I still intend to get the roof and the metal on it this summer. But along with this house is coming a detached garage that's pretty, I wouldn't even call it a garage. I'd call it a workshop, because I think you could get about 3 cars end to end, and it's more than a car and a half. It's 2 cars wide. So that comes with the house. I can get that shop up and functional and get all my tools in there organized, which will be huge. Just having access to my welders and torches and all of my tools in one spot. I will be able to maybe build a couple trucks and get some, I will be able to get some work done in there. Just having all of my tools in one spot will help me abundantly, and not having to lay in the gravel and everything while I'm building the building. I'll get the metal on it this summer, and it'll be closed in, but I'll also have a place where I can work. It's, you know, I have to do what I can do when I can do it. Anyways, that's your update. Thank you for watching the series. Thank you for watching the channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. I've got a whole bunch of footage, and I'm going to put a lot of videos up. Hopefully, I'm still on my toes. I still have things that I have to finish to get the house in, but I'm comfortable that if that house showed up at the property right now, we could get it in. And it's been a lot of work, 400 tons of dirt and a lot of trees, and I think you'll enjoy the series. Nobody got hurt. The house is still in great shape, and thanks for coming back to the channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, and ding, hit the notification bell. Are you glad to be home? Also, film at 11.